Hello, welcome to Kent Beer Reviews. Thanks for joining me, Craig. Obviously I'm in Madeira still, coming towards the end of this extended stay out here, so not sure when I'll be posting this. Today's the, let me get it right, I'm reviewing this on the 22nd of January 2017. Anyway, special beer from Cigar City Brewing. This is their Jai Alai IPA, 7.5% ABV and 70 IBUs. I purchased this beer before I came out here to Madeira at the bottle shop in Margate. They've kindly put a bottle away from, or can away from me, so really appreciate that. Right, let's crack this open then. The sun's going down, as you just saw the intro, which is literally a few seconds before. So let's get this beer in the glass, and then this could have been my 500th beer review. This was my other option. I done a toss of the coin, and this one lost. But my word, look at the colour of that. Lovely tangerine orangey colour, quite deep into the light. It's very kind of hazy. I can see the sunlight through it just about as the sun's dropping down now behind the horizon. It's a half a finger of pure white head. There's quite a big description to this beer, but I just want to get into the aroma of this thing. Oh my word. I've had some quite nice hoppy beers since I've been out here. Some Portuguese craft beers have been quite pleasant, much better than what I've been able to get on the previous two trips. But then you come to something like this. It's got that. I know I haven't smelled anything like this beer since I've been out here. Just on that aroma, I'm outside. There's no wind. But there's a lovely kind of bready malt to this beer. This has got kind of an old school, which I really do enjoy. Incidentally, Cigar City, they're out of Tampa in Florida, so this is an East Coast brewery of America. But that just smells staggeringly good. Mango, peaches. I just want to show you this sunset. I know I'm doing a review, but isn't that amazing? So I've got kind of a bit of climate to do this beer in, as if I was in Florida, although I'm not. So yeah, lovely biscuity, bready malts, mango, pineapple. Maybe hints of pine in there. Smells beautiful. Let's give it a try. Cheers. Yeah, it's just... Let's have another taste. I've just had a 10.5% lager, so... That is a staggeringly good beer. Definitely picking up the mango, pineapple, bit of grapefruit there, slight pine, some light stone fruits, peaches, nectarines, very citrusy, a nice bready, biscuity malt. It's very smooth. You're not picking up the ABV, not particularly bitter, although it's saying it's 70 IBUs. I'm not picking that up at all. There's a little commercial, well, quite a big commercial description. Let's see if I can read it. Jai Alai is a game to the native Basque region of Spain. So northern Spain, there's a game called Jai Alai. It's played on a court called a fronton. Jai Alai players attempt to catch the ball using a curved mitt, whilst the ball travels at speed up to 188 miles per hour. Provided they have a sense of humour, the Spanish dubbed this game, with its ball travelling at racecar speeds, the merry game. Tampa, once home to the bustling Jai Alai fronton, sadly, all that remains of Jai Alai in the Tampa Bay area is this Indian Pale Ale that we brew to tribute to the merry game. The Indian Pale Ale style of beer has its roots and ales back. Basically, it's going into that same kind of thing you've probably heard 100 times before. That's not part of the script, that's just me talking. basically back to the 18th century when the British used to send what they called IPA to people out in Bengal when the expats were out there back in the 18th century. Basically, that's what they're saying. And that's it. Brilliant with crab and other spicy dishes, and that's it really. I'll put all the links down below, and I'll put this down if you want to read it in full. But yeah. Yeah, it's definitely an old school style. It's not a massive up in your face kind of punching you around the face with fist hops and things like that. It's not kind of one of them. But what it is a very kind of well balanced malt stroke, decent tropical fruit notes, really nice. Not, as I've said, not really picking up much on the 70 IBUs from the bitter in hops. It's just a very, very solid India Pale Ale. There will be a lot of people that will like this, and a lot of people that are only used to this kind of really new style where it's really hazy. It's not particularly hazy, although it's a nice orangey colour. It's not one of them haze bombs that looks like orange juice, like the New England style. It's not kind of one of them. I mean, I've not had any of the Stone and Joy by it before, where it's really kind of comes across really kind of, and I've just noticed the tightly packed bubbles in the head of this beer. It's just like cream on top, just over a finger ahead. But I like these styles. I like the new styles and I like the old styles of IPA in America. And then I do like the English styles, but they're a little bit more malty, with different hop varieties, of course. Well, there's a lot of breweries in the UK now that are actually brewing with a lot of the hops that the guys in America use. So sometimes if you was blindfolded to a handful of breweries in the UK, you'd possibly think it would be an American brewery. But yeah, this is lovely, citrus, sweet, juicy tangerines, mandarins, that kind of thing going on, but not overly. It marries up very well with the malts. One more taste then I'll give it a rating. It's very good though. I'll give that a 9 out of 10. If I was putting a score out of 100 on it, it would be about a 96 out of 100. So yeah, 4.5 out of 5 if you look at it on Untapped. So yeah, it's a very, very good beer. Definitely worth getting hold of if you're in the UK. Very, very nice indeed. I'm glad I could get my hands on it. I saw it in the UK, photos of it it's in the UK, and I thought, wow, you know, is this slowly but surely becoming more and more of these beers you've been looking at online for, I have anyway, for probably 5 or 6 years, and then suddenly they're starting to appear. It's taken a long time, but there is a market here in the UK for these big beers. I know some of you guys in America can't get it, but anyway. So yeah, it's a 9 out of 10 from me. If you had this beer from Cigar City Brewing, their Jai Alai India Pale Ale, let us know what you think. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, that'd be very kind of you. Give us a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next review. Cheers.